Hey guys, Gaby Pittman here at the 2017 South by Southwest red carpet for the world premiere of the coming-of-age film Hot Summer Nights. Coming up, we have interviews with the cast and crew, so stay tuned.
It's actually based off two kids I knew in college who were clearly up to no good. They started selling drugs around campus. What was most interesting was this very unique kind of odd couple relationship they had as friends, and the more that their drug empire grew, the more strain their friendship took. And there was this very dramatic rise and fall of their friendship. The hurricane plays as a metaphor for, I guess, the fate and the consequences that has coming for him. Timothy Chalamet I had seen in Homeland, and I thought he was absolutely fantastic. So he was Daniel from day one. Alex Rowe over here was actually someone that was introduced to me. But you take one look at this face and you're like, he has to be in the movie. He did a lot of research. He went up to Cape Cod, where the movie takes place, and he lived with some local people up there, and he picked up the dialect, and I couldn't imagine the role with anyone else. Micah Monroe I had seen in It Follows. And she just jumped right off the screen and was just phenomenal. MAIA Mitchell, she came in and actually had read for Michaela at first. And she's like, did I hear my name? And she was just so good. We actually had been talking to Mike at that point, but she was so good that we tried to find a way to get her in the movie, and luckily we still had the role for Amy.
He grew up in Cape Cod, and he's like the local drug dealer, bad boy, and kind of like left home when he was 16 and kind of tried to make it on his own. He kind of takes Daniel's character under his wing, and they get real heavy into dealing drugs together. On the surface, he's kind of got a really, really great front, but beneath that front, there's a lot going on. What I love about the character is that as the movie progresses, there's kind of layers that are peeled, and you can find out more and more about him.
So my character Amy kind of is the catalyst for the character of Hunter to kind of start making some changes, and he becomes a little less like cynical, and she kind of inspires something kind of new in him and inspires him to be the best he can be. And but yeah, she's like a sweet young thing, and I think he definitely makes her a little bit more rebellious. She's younger than him, and her dad is the town sheriff, and she's like a Sunday school sweetheart,
I think with most characters in this film, they're at an age where you're kind of trying to figure out who you are. And for her, it was a bit tough. She lost her mom at a very young age, so I think that makes a person have to grow up a lot faster. And then she meets Daniel, which is Timothy's character, and I think she sees an innocence in him that she didn't get to experience, and I think that's kind of why she falls for him. The soundtrack is pretty incredible. I'm very excited for the soundtrack. It's really awesome. And then the funness of the film, and then the style of it. It's very stylized, and I think it's kind of a perfect film for this festival.
He's a 17-year-old kid from Massachusetts, and trying to find his own way over the course of a summer, lonely, and in need of a romantic interest, and in need of a best friend. What's really exciting is Elijah Bynum. That's our writer-director. It's his first film, and I haven't been a part of something like this before. I'm just curious to see how it's gonna wash over the theater tonight. I'm really excited.